this a little bit. There we go. I think we're looking okay. All right, we are live, you guys. How's everybody doing out there? Is my hair a hot mess? I don't think so. I think it's more like, in the famous words of my daughter, a 12-year-old at a sleepover. That's what I look like. Not a hot mess. I look like a 12-year-old at a sleepover. I'll take it. I don't mind being 12 right now. You know why? That means I have no bills, no responsibilities, and life is a breeze. Okay? That's what 12-year-olds have right now. But I'm not 12. But that's all right. I'm moving past it. Anyway, I hope you guys like the space buns. I don't know what else to do right now. I don't feel so great. So in case I sound a little funny, sorry. But I'm here anyway. I'm here for you guys. So I haven't filmed in about a week. I figured, you know what? Suck it up, cat. Throw some weird buns on your head and just come on live. So that's what I'm doing. And today's going to be a good one. Well, I hope so. Sometimes when you can't see clearly and your head's pounding, you can't really put your makeup on right. But I think I'm going to do an okay job. Hi, Nelly. How are you? Today's going to be the try. Oh, thank you, Nelly. I look kind of cute, right? Did you hear the whole thing about, you know, being 12? My daughter called me 12, so I'll take it. It's okay. Rock with it, right? Anyway, how are my favorite humans today? I hope you guys are doing great. Anything else I can say? I don't know. I can't think clearly. But I do know I got some products here for you guys, okay? And they should be some good ones. And we're going to do this little series because, like, why not? You know, everyone's doing series anyway. So this little series is going to be trying out my favorite influencers' favorites. Okay, so it's a favorites. Basically, that's what today's is. It's a favorites, but they're not my favorites. It's their favorites. I just picked a couple. I have a few influencers that I like to watch. You know, the three that I chose today are just the ones that I kind of been watching more often, which is Babsbeauty, Makeup by Cheryl, which her and Babsbeauty are friends, and then Robert Welsh. So good old Robert. He's pretty cool. I love his accent. I love to hear him talk. It's wonderful. But other than that, he's a pretty good makeup artist. He's actually worked on celebrities and stuff like that. So I'm sure you guys know who Robert Welsh is. If not, look him up. You should know who he is. But he's a hoot. I get a kick out of him. So I picked those three. I watch many more influencers. Well, not many more. I'm a little picky. Okay, I'm picky about what I watch. But I watch quite a few. But for this first series, I decided let's pick those three. And what we're going to try out is the products that they call their favorites, okay? And I have a couple products in here that I'm going to use today because I have to finish the face, right? Some of these are not mentioned by them, but there's stuff that I like, okay? So my opinion matters too, okay? All right. But I did have to cheat a little bit. So I do already have a few of the products on, just because it's not really cheating, you guys. It's just trying to save you guys some time. Because if not, you'll be standing here watching me or sitting watching me for 15 hours. No one wants that. No one wants a 15-hour video. So I'm going to stop talking. But I do have a couple of the products on my eyes. Nothing is on my face except for this. This Dr. Brandt triple antibiotic face cream, which I'm liking it. I don't know what it's doing for me. Is it doing anything? Probably not, but it does give me a nice moistened face. And you know, I do have oily combo right here, so it doesn't make me too greasy or too dewy. It just gives me a nice moistened face. That's it. That's all I can say. Anyway, I do kind of enjoy it, and it did come in the BoxyCharm, so you do get some little hidden gems. Like I always say, BoxyCharm and Ipsy, they can give you some good stuff. This is one of the ones that I got, and I've been using it every day for about 2 weeks now, and it hasn't broke me out. It hasn't done anything bad to me, so we're still friends for now. But anyway, it's pretty cool. So try that if you have an BoxyCharm. You might like it. Maybe you won't. Don't come at me. You never know. And then I have that on the face, and then I already have two of the products. So one is gonna be, I'm sure you can tell by just looking at me. This guy right here, this Patrick Ta. This is Babsbeauty's, one of her favorites. Okay, so let me just open it up. Again, this is a gorgeous palette. It's a neutral, but it's still gorgeous. Just look at that. And I mean, you're not going to create like these outrageous, looks, but you can get a really beautiful look with all of these shimmers and and mattes. Excuse me, my throat's messing me up. And then these two creams right here, these are really nice base colors. So I do like to use them. I didn't use them for this particular look, but I did use them yesterday, and they worked really nice. So they really deepen the look for you. So it can give these shades a little bit more depth if you need it. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually make these shades look a little bit different by using these colors right here down as your base. Also, this is a really special color because, well, it's not a color. It's a shimmer shadow. But I'm going to show you. it just gives you, that's what I have like on the center right there. It gives you this nice, you see this little champagne. Hi, it's really cute. Hi, Jessica, thank you for making it. Just talking about favorite influencers makeup, and that's what we're doing today. Let me put this on my little broken hand right here. Can't see it. You can't see it, you guys. You can't see it. But you can see it on the lids right there. You see one right here, one right there. So that's pretty nice. So I use this to do the eye look, okay? Sorry I couldn't do it live. Again, I don't want to waste y'all's time with doing that. It takes me quite a while, okay? Quite a while. But I will tell you the shades I used. All of them. Basically, I used all of them. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't use the 2 creams for this. I used something else. And that's going to be another influencer favorite. But I did use this as a topper. This one right here is on the inner corners. You see that right there? Can you see that? You see the little peachy tones in there? What's going on here? I tweezed all you guys out. Why are you still there? They hate me. That's what my brows hate me. Is it Tati is your favorite? Oh, Tati is your favorite shadow palette. This one is Babsbeauty's favorite as of right now. And I've never actually bought Tati's palette. So I'm missing out. I think I am because I haven't purchased hers. But I think I should. Probably like in 6 months when I can get around to it. But thank you for giving me that information. This one right here, I used in the center before putting the topper on. So this one is just in the inner corners. This one's in the actual center, like this much of the eye. This guy right here, you know what, you guys? I don't think I used this guy. No, not today. I used this guy as well. I put him to blend between, where is he? Where is he? Oh, that's him. Him right here was to blend right here. So I have a little bit, can you see that shimmer right there? I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I hope you can. That's this dark shade. It actually isn't looking dark enough. Let me try to swatch it for you. It's pretty dark. See that? It's pretty dark. You can't tell by looking at it in here, but that's what it looks like. I'm trying to figure this out. Hold on. See that right there? That's it right there. So it's pretty neat. I like it, and I just like to pop it right there just to kind of deepen whatever we got going on. And we'll pop some more, because why not? You know, we're here just to do it. So I do like this palette. I can see why Babs has it as one of her favorites. It's a beautiful packaging, and it does have my fingerprints. So we're going to stop showing it, okay? All right. But this is really good. It blends very easily. I have done it a few times already, so I'm liking everything I can come up with. Let's see. Let me get this off my fingers. Hold on. Then the next thing that I have on already, because we had to cheat, was this. I probably should have said this first, but you know how I do everything backwards. This right here was from, hold it right, cat, get it together. This one right here is the Sigma eyeshadow base. Okay, this is Robert Welch's favorite. Okay, so he mentioned this in the last favorites, and this is what he uses as his base. This one and also the Urban Decay, but I already had Urban Decay for a long time, so everybody knows about that one. But this one right here is pretty cool. When it first came out, but my 3-year-old got broken, so I have to, oh no, I hate when the kids get a hold of our stuff. They know who they are. And then they go and break it, you know, but it's an accident, right? I know, you can't be mad at them, but you can. But you can't be mad at them. So look, here is the base right here. Now, I did put this down first. I'm going to swatch it for you guys. And like I said, this is Robert Welch's. So we got one fave for Babs, one fave for Robert Welch. And let's just try to show you here. See this? So it's a really nice, kind of a neutral shade, you know, and it's going to just cancel out any pigmentation that you have on your lids. Now, this isn't going to be universal for all skin tones, but it does reach quite a few, you know what I'm saying? Because even a darker skin tone can still use this, but I wouldn't recommend it if you're trying to blend into your skin, you know what I'm saying? That's not going to work for you. But this is just going to cancel out everything and kind of give you that flat base. I will say, this being Robert Welch's favorite, I wanted to love it, right? Because I like him. He's so nice. He doesn't know me, but he's just so nice. And I do kind of like it, but I will say I kind of prefer my MAC paint pot in Painterly or Ochre. I kind of like Painterly a little bit better than Ochre, but that's an oldie but goodie. I mean, that's like just never gonna go bad, and it's more in the little pot. It's kind of like thick, right? This one's nice because you can just throw it on there and then blend it out. But I'm gonna say I had just the slightest bit of trouble. It felt a little dry. I don't know if you can see, even on my hand, if you could take a good look, it even looks a little, see this area right here? It even looks a little dry. So it almost made my lids a little dry. Okay, that's all I can think of. So I might have to use like some type of eye cream or something, you know, before putting this on. Gerard Cosmetics, yes, and actually, good point, Jessica. I did use Gerard Cosmetics base, their eye base, about a year and a half ago, and I used it all up. I didn't purchase another one, but it was actually very good. It's more liquidy. MAC Paint Pot is more of a clay, like, you know, that sucker's solid in there. And Gerard Cosmetics is more of a liquidy formula, but it goes on beautifully. So I do agree with that one. This one, just like I said, this one just kind of left it. I mean, you can even look at it right there. It just has more of a drying feeling on my lids. And I don't have dry lids, you guys. So that's it. That's all I can say. Let's see here. Hot Mess Mama MD turned me. Yeah, she did. She always talks a lot about all of Gerard Cosmetics beauty line, actually. The whole thing. She just likes the whole thing. So I will agree with that. But I don't like all the scent. Like their Slay All Day. I kind of, I don't know about that one. But I will say they do have a good eye base. So that was Robert Welsh's other one. So it's his favorite. So I tried it. I like it somewhat, but I don't like it. Like I won't use it a lot because I don't like the dry filling. I don't want anything cracking and creping up on my poor eyelids. Okay, that's it. We don't need to add to the old look. Okay. Now the next thing I had on by that was one of Robert's favorite is this Lunar Beauty right here. I do like me some Manny MUA. This is Manny's brand right here, Lunar Beauty. If you guys don't know who Manny MUA is, where have you been? Because he's all over YouTube for like, what, 10, 12 years already? For a long, long ass time. But he's super cool. He has his own brand, which is, excuse me, you guys, I'm so sorry. I just don't feel good. He does have his own Lunar Beauty brand. Can you guys see this? Can we see this? Can we see what's going on here? And I do believe it's kind of hard because you can't really see the lettering, can you? Maybe right there. See, it says Lunar Beauty right there. These are his lashes. So I do enjoy his lashes. And these, I believe, are called Luna, I'm pretty sure. These are also Robert's favorite lashes. So, hey, right on with you, Robert. So I enjoy them as well. They're not too much. They're not too, they're just like, they're like Goldilocks, okay? They're just right. So I do like how it wings out on the ends. It kind of tapers in a little bit towards the front, but it's not like a really big drastic where you can really tell. It kind of just slightly tapers in there, but it really wings out, and I do enjoy it. I like it. It gives a nice fullness. I do have to clip them a little bit so they can fit my eyeballs, okay? Because we're not all the same. We're not. I'm sorry. But I do enjoy them. So they last all day long. They don't hurt, and that's what I love because I'm not a big eyelash wearer. No, I'm not. But these actually feel really soft. So when you close your eyes, all of you eyelash wearers out there, do this with me, okay? Are you ready? Let's do it together. When you close your eyes and kind of like push down, like squint, like, you know, with your eyes closed, sometimes you'll feel that inner part poking at you, like sticking in your skin. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. Ooh, girl, do I hate that. Okay, but these don't do that. They're nice and soft. They don't hurt. And it doesn't matter how you snip them or whatever. They don't bother you. So I appreciate that. So Robert, A+ to that one. I agree with that one. And with Babs, I do agree with the Patrick Ta. So another thing that we had, we might as well get Robert's all out of the way, right? Because I only have 3 products by him that he liked. And that's going to be this also by Lunar Beauty. And it is, I believe, the same exact one that he mentioned was the, I think it's Serene. Nope, actually, I'm a liar. This one's called Moon. So he also enjoys Lunar Beauty's lip gloss. So I got the same kind of gloss. We're going to try this one on as well. I have used it. I do like it. So I do agree with his kind of favorite. But that'll be at the end, okay? Now, another one that is by Makeup by Cheryl. We're going to try that one on right now. And that is going to be this Fenty Beauty right here. This one is, let's show you the box. Ready? I do keep the boxes, you guys. Yay for me for being prepared. It doesn't happen often, so don't be used to it. But here's the Fenty Beauty, and this has been all the rave for a lot of people. It is the under eye brightener. And what is it actually called? It's called Bright Fix. So right there you can see it says Bright Fix. Can we see it? Am I doing a good job? Probably not. But anyway, so this is, I love Fenty. So a lot of things by Fenty are my friends. Fenty's my friend. Some things aren't. We're not going to lie. But a lot of them are. So we're going to try this one right here. It's just going to go under the eye. People are using it as a concealer. It's supposed to really just be more of an eye brightener, you know, just to kind of give you a little life, kind of bring you to life under there. You don't look so dead, okay? I kind of probably look a little not so great right now, but it's okay. Moving past that. But before I put that on, we're going to throw on some of this Paula's Choice. This is, I snuck one in on you guys. This is a new product. This is from, you get this at Sephora, and Paula's Choice is very, very good skincare. You keep boxes. I know, I don't know why I keep so many boxes, you guys. Like, my kids will think I have brand new stuff, and I don't. It's an illusion. It's like stuff I've had for 4, 5, 6, 8 months. You know what I'm saying? But I just keep the box. Like, I don't know why I do that. Why do I do that? Who knows? But I do have, I just got this. This is going to be the new lip not hydro. We're not giving hydraulics to our lips, even though some people do look like they have hydraulics. They do. But this is going to be the hyaluronic acid peptide lip booster. So this just had came out, and I wanted to try this out for you guys. And the best thing to do, here comes a tip. You ready? We do get some makeup tips on this channel. The best thing to do before you're going to start your makeup is prep your lips, so your lips stay nice and moist. And by the time you're done with your makeup, you've got good looking lips, okay? That's what we're here for. We're here for the lips. Sometimes. So we're just gonna put this on, and it's just like a hyaluronic acid, just to kind of like plump them up a little bit, give them some life, you know? Don't be so crabby and crusty. That's what you got going on, especially when you don't get enough water. If you've been on my channel, you know how I am about water. I don't drink it. It's a problem. But this is a nice cooling feeling. It has a nice silver cool, maybe I shouldn't talk while I do this, but I don't learn my lesson. I just keep talking because, yeah, why not, right? Don't waste time. But it's a really cool, neat little silver applicator. You just kind of push the product and it comes right out. There, see, there it is. Oh, hello. Doesn't look good. Not a good look for the camera, but that's okay. So I do like how it feels. It's not too sticky. It's not too wet. It's kind of like in the middle. Okay, another Goldilocks favorite. Let me drink something because my throat has been killing me for like 5 days already. 1 second. No, I'm not drinking water. I know. So, thank God I'm not singing right. I would be like failing life. Jessica, your lips are naturally bigger. I hated it all my life when I got old. People have to pay for them, girl. I mean, we have to. We're not all born with the luscious, delicious lips. And then another tip, when you're getting older, this is not a tip, this is a fact, is what it is. It's a horrible, hard fact to deal with. You lose volume in your lips the older you get. I didn't know this. It hit me like a brick in the face. You know, when I turned like 39, the 39 right before 40, I lost a lot of volume, just like right in this area. I was like, where did it go? Did it just, where? Can I get it back? So yeah, you just, you know, things just start to do stuff that you don't want it to do. That's all I'm going to say. So moving on. This was not anybody's favorite. It's just a new product. Just wanted to try it for you guys because, you know, why not? That's what we're here for. And by the time I make another video, you know, it's going to be old. It won't be new anymore. So we're trying to stay on trend. Next thing we got on here from Miss, what's her name? Makeup by Cheryl was the, let me get it, the Dior right here. The Dior Backstage. We're going to use this one next. And she raves about it. She loves it. She says that this just, it makes her makeup and her face just look perfect. I want that. I want that so bad. I just want to look perfect. Okay, who doesn't? So let's get busy. Let's start putting on some stuff. There was about 2 more favorites that I didn't mention yet, but we're going to get there when we cross that path. Let's just try something on first, okay? And I'm going to try on something that I got just right now, a little baby sample of this Vive right here. We're going to use this because I don't have anyone's favorite primer. So we're going to try one out right here. This is Jamie Genevieve's brand, Vive. And have you guys tried it? She has a really good brand. I got to take this off. Here we go with opening things. Never a good time. Never a good time on my channel. Not when you're live. Oh, okay, that came off pretty good. Yay. So she is come out with this Skin Nova. Can you see that right there? Can we see it? Can we see it? I hope so. Yeah, hope so. You love Dior, but your bank, I know my bank account don't like anything that I buy at all. But Dior is super duper expensive. But we're going to give this guy a try because I've never bought Dior until like this month. But this right here, like I was saying, is from Vive, Jamie Genevieve's brand. And I actually like everything so far from her brand. And I just do. She doesn't know me. So anytime you guys hear me raving about something, it's just my honest, personal opinion. Sometimes I don't like things and I end up saying it like I don't like it. It's not going to happen. But when I do like something, I want you guys to know. So this is going to be a first for me because she's just launching this. I do believe right now on her website, the full size is out now. I'm not sure the price. I think it's like $49 or $39, something like that. But this is just a little sample that she sent out. If you had an order, she gave you this to just try it out. So we're going to try it out. It's supposed to be an instant radiant primer. So it's supposed to kind of be like a moisturizer and primer in one. And who doesn't like that, right? So we're going to try to, I can't push anything with my fingers, you guys. We're going to try to, well, is there anything in here? Is somebody in here? Hello? Are you empty? Please don't tell me you're empty. I'm live. Oh, maybe because my fingers don't want to work. Let's see. Let's try it on here. Okay, there's a little bit of it. So there we go. See that right there? And she has something called Skin Dew, but this is not the Skin Dew stuff. This is the actual primer. So let's see here. Dior foundation, Forever Mom tested it through info. Oh yeah, I do get the influencer boxes as well, but they never really send me like, you know, great stuff. I've had like a Maybelline box, and then I had like a vitamin box, and then I had like, what was the other thing? It was like a powder, like a weight loss powder box. And I was like, I said I didn't want that in my little description where they ask you, you know, do you want to try this? I was like, no, no, and no. And then they send me all the stuff that I said no to. That's funny. That's funny. But anyway, so here we are. So it's funny that it looks like this kind of coppery kind of tone. You see that? This little shimmer, you see it? Can you see it? Yeah. Does it look okay? I hope so. But when you put it on, it kind of just melts into like just a shimmer, you know, like a little soft moisturizing shimmer. It's reminding me a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury, but Charlotte Tilbury gives you a little bit of color, just a little bit. You know, that Flawless, Hollywood Flawless, that's one of my faves. I was going to use it, but I figured, no, I'm going to use this little baby sample. But this is going to do double duty. It's going to do priming and radiance and skincare. Who doesn't want that? So I think I'm going to use this whole little sample right now. I think so. But it's okay. It's what we're here for. So you see how it has like a little bit of color? And then it just kind of dissipates into nothing. Just like, excuse me, you guys, just like a nice little shimmer. It has no scent, really. I really don't smell anything. It just smells kind of like a cream. Yeah, that's all I can come up with. But I like it. Can you see a little bit? Can you see how it's like nice and just healthy looking? I like that. I'm all about a healthy look. You could just wear this by itself if you want to have just a natural day, you know. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, as you can tell, and I do use products to combat that, but obviously they're not working, obviously. So they won't be in a favorites video, I'll tell you that right now. But I do try to combat this redness, this red stuff that takes over my face. It's not a rash or anything, it's just the color of my skin. And the more I touch it, the redder it gets. Isn't that funny? Let's stop touching it. Let's just stop. So I do like this. It actually has a really good, soft, luxurious kind of feeling to it. I'm here for it. So maybe when I get my bank replenished, right, you know, like in another month, I might buy the actual full-size product of that. But as I said, you guys, Jamie has like really good products in her line. So if you haven't tried it, try her palette too. It works very well. Next thing we're going to put on is this Dior. This is just basically everyone's favorite right here. You got the new Ralph Lauren's men's fragrance. Oh, for your husband? I didn't get to read it all because well, I can't read that fast, okay? But I saw that you said something about your husband loved it. My husband loves Obsession. He is an Obsession kind of guy. That is his favorite cologne, and you're not going to tell him otherwise. And that's it. The end. So we're going to do this Dior right here. And this is another Backstage line from them. It's the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation, and the rest is in another language. But that's what this guy is right here. Everybody's raved about this for years. Years. That's all I'm gonna say. And I've never tried it until right now. So I used it earlier in the week. I did like it. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my palette because it's very liquidy. So with one screwed up hand, we can't do much. So we're gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this on here. Just a little bit. I did shake it up pretty good because you should shake it. Anything that's that liquidy, I don't care if it doesn't say it on the bottle. I shake it anyway because you need to be shaked. Shooketh. Whatever it is you need to be. That needs to be done to you. So always a good idea to shake any kind of liquidy products. Now what I'm going to do is spray a little bit of Miss Charlotte Tilbury into there because that's all the rave right now. Everybody's saying how if you spray a little bit of your setting spray, not any setting spray, but like the setting spray that's supposed to help it stick into your foundation, that it does help your foundation stay a little bit longer. Now, I'm old school and I've never really done that before, but I'm going to do it now because why? I am a sucker for everybody else. I see something, I want to try it. So we're going to go ahead and just throw this on. We're using our BK Beauty 101 brush. This is a pretty nice brush. It's nice and fluffy, and I do enjoy it quite a bit. So everybody has, what I would do with my makeup was I would spray a little bit of setting spray on the face, and then I would go in, put my put my foundation on, then I'd spray again with the setting spray, let that kind of sit for just a second, and then kind of pounce it in with a little beauty blender, you know, and then just try to help that to stick a little bit better, because that does work. It's not always foolproof, but it does help whenever you use your setting spray throughout your process. That's kind of what they're for. People don't really realize that half the time, that setting sprays are meant to do that, you know. And I don't want to get too much under the eye because I'm going to use that brightening Fenty concealer, but not concealer, but brightener, but sometimes concealer. I'm going to use that here in a minute. I know it's confusing, you guys. Nowadays, brands, I mean, they come up with some confusing products sometimes. You don't know what to do with it anymore, you know. What do you do with things? Just put it on the face. That's all I can say. So just kind of pouncing this in real quick. I am loving this brush quite a bit. This is kind of new to me, but I like it. I like it a lot. And this shade actually matches me. It's a miracle, I ain't gonna lie. And as you notice, I don't use a whole ton of product because my face doesn't like it. Simple as that. Yeah, it's actually, Jessica, it's actually, it works pretty well because I did it yesterday. I wanted to try it out yesterday before coming on live and doing it, you know, because you want to make sure that you know what you're talking about before you just plop on here. Well, that's a fat lie. That's a big fat lie. A lot of times I come on here and tell you guys about stuff that I don't know nothing about. Because why? It's a YouTube channel. We were here to talk about it. But this one, excuse me, you guys, this one I did try out, and I did spray the little bit of spray in the middle of the product, you know. I stirred it up really good, and it seemed to me like my makeup lasted a little bit longer. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna put on here is a little bit of Miss Makeup by Cheryl's favorite right here. We're gonna test it out, Cheryl. Okay, I know you don't know me, but we're testing it out. And if it doesn't work for me, it doesn't matter because you don't know me. So let's see. This has a weird, like, see this, how it looks? It's like a little ball shape, right? I can't figure out a better way to say that, but it's like a little bit rounded right here. So you want to put that right over here. I don't want to really mess up what I got going on. Everybody says be careful because it like comes flying out at you. So let's see if I can just maybe put, oh, it does. There you are. I'm just going to put a little dab there, little dab there, little dab there, little dab there. Come on. Oh, that was a bigger dab. Little dab there and a little dab there. I don't like a ton of product under my eyes, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I said so. That's it. No, just kidding. I don't like a ton of product under there, you guys, because it doesn't sit well. So again, sometimes when you hit a certain age, products just don't sit the way they used to, and especially in this very sensitive, thin AF area, because your under eyes are super duper thin. Oh, my nose is starting to run. Please don't run while I'm live. We don't need that. So you can see how it brightened up the area. I mean, look, see how it's much more brighter than it is over here. Over here, I'm a little yellowy, and over here, I'm not. So it did do a good job of that. I will let Miss Cheryl know how this lasts under the makeup. Well, there's a lot right there. I was trying not to have so much, but we got a lot right there. Oh, wow, that just kind of blended out to a whole ton. Let's kind of share some over here. Sharing is caring. Put some under hair. It's not supposed to be that much that came out, but it sure did. And we're live, so I can't do anything about it. So we're just going to roll with it. But I do kind of enjoy the feel of this. It does feel really light. And I'm all about lightness, you know. I don't want anything heavy on my face, especially under the eye area. But this sucker's already gone down to the whole cheek, nose, and everything. That was a lot more than I thought. So when they say that a lot comes out, they're not lying. And you did see, I just put a little dot. Seriously, you guys, it wasn't that big of a dot. I know it's sweetie, I am taking all kinds of stuff. I'm taking zinc. I'm taking what do you call it? I was gonna say zinc again. I'm taking a lot of zinc. I'm taking vitamin D. I'm eating grapefruits up the wazoo. I have lemon. I've got all kinds of stuff that I'm doing. This is actually a really cool brush, you guys. This is the one that by Makeup by Mario. So what do we think about this right here? Let me look into my mirror. I don't know. I kind of don't like how this side's looking. It's kind of almost looking more puffier than I was a little while ago. Like, why do I look more puffy? That is not the look we want. But you can tell that it brightened up quite a bit. But yeah, this one eye right here, all of a sudden, it could be because I'm not well. That could be one aspect of it. But, you know, for the most part, this side looks all right to me. You guys let me know how you feel. But this side right here looks pretty good. It did blend out really well, even though there was a shit ton of it. Yeah, but it did blend out really well. I'm not sure how it's relating to you guys on your end, but right here, it looks okay to me in my phone. Right here in this mirror, I'm just seeing a lot of baggage right here. Did I have this baggage earlier? I don't know. I don't know, but I see it now. Maybe I can try to fix that. Can we fix it? Sometimes we try to fix it, you make it worse. That's just a fact. But we're going to try it anyway. So let's just see one little, I'm not even going to make a dot. I'm just going to use what was left over. Because this guy packs a punch. No joke, Fenty. You pack a punch. But as it's settling, I'm starting to notice, look how it's settling, you guys. Just take a look. Do you see that? Can you see this right here? Can you see what this guy is doing? It's looking dry right there. So I don't know how I feel about that. I'm very opposed to it. Yeah, it does. One side does look better, but now that it's like settling in, if you guys can take a good look without me scaring you away, you know what I'm saying? It looks like it's just kind of leaving a dry area right here. And we don't want that. We want moistened. Moistened? Moistened. That's a word that I don't like. But maybe it looks good from there. Well, all right, we're going to go with it then. Okay, that's all I need to know. So on this side, it just kind of looks a little bit dry in there. And this side's starting to look even more dry under here. So what is going on? I'm not too sure, but we're going to continue. We're not going to dwell. That was the Fenty Bright Eye. And it's just one shade. No, I'm a liar. There's more shades. This one's called Seashell. Seashell number 05. Remember it, okay? In case you want to go buy it. Look what it's doing. It's making me dry. Ugh. Okay. Now, that is Makeup by Cheryl's other favorite. Now, we're going to move on to some bronzer. Okay, we're going to bronze some stuff up because that's it for the concealer. We're done with you. I don't know if I'm talking to you again. Let's see here. We're going to get a little bit of this bronzer. Nobody talked about this bronzer, but I just want to use it because it was in BoxyCharm. This Persona, look, let's hold it right, cat. Hold it right. This one right here. And it's not going to sculpt and, you know, create any shadows because it's a very warm color, but we're just going to use it anyway, okay? That's what we're going to do. It's my channel. I can do that. So we're just going to kind of pop it right here and a little bit right here. Yep. A little bit right there. And we're going to put a little bit right here. Somebody does want me to do a get ready with me. It's a new subscriber that I haven't seen them before, so I definitely want to try to do what people request of me, you know. I can't always do it, but I definitely try. They want me to use the Yensa bronzer, and I believe the other one is the Trestique bronzer. I actually enjoy both of those bronzers quite a bit. Seashell 5, you really want to go. Oh, Jessica. Yes, remember it, Jessica. Don't forget, okay? So we're just going to pop this in here. Ignore my little baby hairs that refuse to stay back. They like to ruin my videos, my little baby hairs. It's okay. So we're just kind of warming up the skin a little bit. That's all we want to do. Give a little warmth. That's it. And just kind of like try to make the cheekbone where it used to be one. And that's all we want to do right there. Again, this is not meant to sculpt because it's, you know, it's not that shade. It's not the grayish tones. You know what I'm saying? It's not the cool tones. It's more like a sunshiny kind of shade. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, you guys? So we're just giving a little bit of warmth where there was none, so we don't look flat. No one wants to look flat. We're not on paper. Well, if you want to look flat, that's on you. I don't mind if my stomach was flat. That would be nice, right? And those were the days, I'll tell you that. You like Get Ready With Me? Yeah. You know, I'm going to be honest, Jessica, I'm not sure when the last time I ever had a Get Ready With Me video was. I don't think I've ever done an actual true Get Ready With Me video. I don't think so. And I've been on YouTube for 3 years. But I do think I did make a hair tutorial one time, and I called it Get Ready With Me. But it was really a lie because it wasn't really getting ready that much. Oh, hi, Carrie. How are you? Thank you. That's the persona. Just a quick little fix because I can't really do my full best when I'm live. There's just no way, you guys. Y'all would fall asleep and you'd be snoring and putting like little Z's, you know, as comments, you know. So we're just going to tap that in a little bit. Just kind of blend the sucker down. You have to dye your hair, Nelly? Okay. Before your birthday? All right, well, when's your birthday? I thought you were in November. Man, I'm sorry. I've only been friends with Nelly for like 20 years, and I think I forgot her birthday. That's terrible of me. There we go. All right, so the next thing we're going to put on here is Makeup by Cheryl's her other favorite, okay? And this is actually becoming one of my favorites too, so I don't mind using it. It's going to be this right here. Let me go through all my stuff. Give me a second. It's a lot of stuff up here. My room is a mess. All right, so it's going to be this Huda Beauty Glowish right here. And this is what we're going to use to just kind of pop it on top of that. Now this, I'll tell you about this product. This is her new line. I'm not a spokesperson, but listen to this one. This is her new line, the Glowish line inside her regular Huda Beauty line, right? Okay, I hope that made sense. And this right here is just kind of, it's more of a topper for me. So I've tried to use it on its own, but it seems like it just has a little bit of a slight glow when you use it on its own. But when you put it on top of other like cream bronzer or just, you know, slightly other bronzer that you might have on, this actually leaves a beautiful finish because it kind of gives it a little bit of an airbrush look. That's my opinion. You let me know how you feel when I put it on, but we're going to use this baby right now. But before I put it on, I'm going to put on the Dior Backstage, this guy right here, which is Makeup by Cheryl's last favorite that I have of hers. So I try to get 3 of all of their favorites, right? So her other favorite is this Dior. And her and Babs actually both swear by this, but just Makeup by Cheryl talks about it a little bit more. Now, she does recommend putting this on with this thing. And this is her other favorite, right? So I kind of got a bunch of her favorites in here. But I already, see, it's already dirty because I used it yesterday with my bronzer. So I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't planning on filming today, okay? So leave me alone. But yeah, you have to wash this guy. But this has like a little bit of a jelly-like texture. You could put your fingers inside of here if you want. It's the Beauty Blender. Nelly. Oh, thank you, Nelly. Okay. It's the Beauty Blender puff, the little face powder puff. And I like this a lot. This is like actually one of my own favorites because it was her favorite. So I wanted to try it out. It works. I'm not going to lie. So she recommends that you grab it on here and then pounce it down wherever you want to have that little bit of powder coverage. Now, I don't want coverage all over the face because I kind of like a nice glow. So I'm going to get a little bit of this and I'm going to just pounce it down right here. But before I do that, I'm going to just tap this out a little bit. You got 2 big old boxes? I hear you, Jessica. Those boxes really take up a lot of space. So we're getting a good amount in here and we're going to, my tip to you guys is kind of like look up whenever you want to do stuff under your eyes because you don't want to kind of look down because you don't want to make creases, right? So after you kind of, oh my goodness, my throat is killing me. After you kind of pounce everything out right here to make sure you have no lines under there, you want to just make sure you're looking up and then just slightly press this down. That's all you want to do is slightly press it down. And that's all before you look down, okay? Don't look down yet. Did I just look down? I probably did. I probably did. Do I take my own advice? No, I never do. But we should try one day, take our own advice. So I'm going to bring it out to here a little bit. And this Dior Backstage does leave a nice little finished look, you know. It just kind of like powders. See how it just kind of like mattified that? And it doesn't look cakey. So that's what I like. So what I'm doing with it is I'm just going over all of the areas. Hi, Jocelyn. You made it in, sweetie. We're talking about influencer favorites. I'm using their favorites, the products. Not all of them, because I can't afford to buy them all. But I did get a few from that Sephora sale. So you see how it's just kind of like mattifying down? And it has like a light powdered finish. Now, as you can tell, I'm not putting a whole ton on the rest of my face. Like, I don't really want any right here, but I'm going to just lightly press just right there like that, because when I go over with the Glowish bronzer, I won't disturb the cream, you know? I just kind of like lightly pounce it. That's it. I don't go crazy with it. That's all I want. Okay, and if we were going to bake, good night, Nelly. You have a wonderful day. And thank you for always popping in. You're always here no matter what. Love you, girl. If you want to bake under, if you want to break, okay? If you want to break, I understand. I need a break too sometimes. But if you want to bake under here, gargle with warm stuff. I know, it's a problem. I was doing peroxide. It's a whole ordeal right now. But if you want to bake under here, you put a little bit of, you know, maybe some Huda, a little bit of Huda's powder, and just kind of let that set, and it'll just make your little bit of bronzer stand out a little bit more. But we're not going to do all that mess right now because we're going to wash it all off, literally, right now. So we're going to go into the Glowish. Forgive me with this video. It's kind of all over the place because it's not like, you know, I have a chance to edit anything or put things in place, right? It's just however I remember things is how it's coming out. So here we go with the bronzer right here. I've used it quite a bit, as you can tell. We put a little baby dent into it. We sure did. And I'm going to show you my favoritist brush right now is this one by Tarte. This is a new brush. I've only had it for about a month, and it comes with Tarte's. I'm not sure if it comes with everybody's, like if everyone orders it, but there was a sale that had this with the Tarte foundation, so they came together. So why not? Just 2 for 1, why not? So I've been enjoying this quite a bit with this bronzer. This is meant to use with foundation, and I did use it with foundation quite a few times. I do like it. It's not your typical foundation brush. We're not gonna lie, you're unique, but it does work. But I kind of like it more for my bronzer. So if you notice, do you see how instantly I have this little bit of a depth in there? So this side is going to give it a little bit of a glowy depth right here. And then I'm going to pull it up this way and kind of just slightly press it on over this top part. I swear, if my nose starts running, I'm going to just have to push pause, okay? Because we don't need that. You told everybody bye. Bye, Nelly. Okay, there we go. So yeah, you know, it has like this little airbrush look. Can you guys tell? Can you guys tell? You never know what you guys are looking at. Because right here, when I'm looking at something, I got these lights on me. You know, we've got like, we're under the heat right here. And sometimes things look a little bit different over here than they relate on the camera. So I hope you guys can see how it gives like this kind of like subtle airbrush look. I hope you guys can see that. So that's all I do with that. And then I get a little bit and run it right here, just right there, just to try to make a little bit of a jawline. You know, it might not really be there, but we're gonna make one, okay? That's all we can do. I will tell you, being sick though this whole week, I've lost 4 pounds. Always the bright side to everything, right? All right. And then I just throw a little bit there. I'm not very precise with it, just a little bit right there. And then sometimes I go on the sides of the nose. This isn't the best brush to do that, but as you can tell, you guys, I'm not being like specific with the placement. It just kind of gave a little bit of, you see that? Just a little bit of depth right there. That's it. That's all I care about. You can get much more technical with things, but I would not use the Glowish to really contour, do stuff like that. I just kind of want to give a little bit of like a shadow, which it did. It created a shadow. That's all I wanted. So I do enjoy this. I do like it. And out of all of the favorites from the influencers right now, I kind of like everything except for that Sigma. The Sigma, you know, the one right here that I did for the eyeshadow. That one's not my fave just because it's a little drying. And I'm not too in love with the Fenty brightener. Now, everybody liked it, so don't come at me, okay? Everybody seemed to like the Fenty eye brightener. For me, it just kind of seemed like it kind of emphasize my my little lines right here and look a little dry. But if you guys can't tell, that's fine. I want to look good. Okay, that's it. So the last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and throw on some lip liner, which is another thing that everybody seems to rave about, is this Makeup Forever, and this is the walnut. I had got this in the Sephora sale, the one that I had did the Sephora haul last week, and I conveniently forgot it in my purse. That's me. I do that. This guy. So sorry. But yeah, everyone seems to love this. I think it's called Wherever Walnut. Yeah, Wherever Walnut, number 606. And it's just the Makeup Forever Artistry Pencil. It's not a big old deal, but it seems to be everyone's favorite. So I had to jump on that favorite bus and buy you. I had to. So yeah, again, I'm a sucker. But I will say I've used it twice, and I do like it. It quickly became a favorite of mine. So I'm going to borrow my mirror. It's like 50 pounds, so I can't pick it up right now, but I'm going to look into it, so give me a second. We're going to just line the lips. Jaclyn Hill's Brighteners. I haven't used that one yet, Jessica. So what I'm doing is just going right under to give me a little bit of a... My throat is really going to piss me off. Give me a little bit of an underline and make that little lip look a little bit more pouty, because we can't all have Jessica's beautiful lips. Some of us have to work for it and pay for it. But just so you guys know, this does a perfect, like, your lip but better kind of look. You know what I'm saying? See, so kind of just enhanced the whole pout. I mean, I feel pretty now. That's what it took. It took this single pencil to make me feel pretty. That's how easy I am. So I always, I mean, for the life of me, guys, for like 20 years, I always like to fill in the corners. I've been doing this forever. And the reason I do that is because I should probably stop talking when I'm doing this, but I don't learn. The reason I do that, I always fill in the corners, is because, well, basically everybody does it anyway. But I would do it myself because it would seem like whenever the lipstick would wear off, it would always wear off in the corners first, right? So for me, I would always line the corners more and fill them in, because this way when the lipstick wore off, I kind of had enough still right here, like just still going hard. You know what I'm saying? And it just wore off in a nicer way instead of being so, what's the word? You know, like crusty, empty. I don't know what the perfect word is right now, because I never know when I'm filming. Never do I know anything when I'm filming. But when I get off filming, I'm the smartest person in the world. But when I hit play, I lose it. I lose all intelligence. And then after I fill in the corners, I kind of feel a little bit right here. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are the sweetest. I love my subscribers. Space buns and all, my subscribers are amazing. They still love me. Okay, so that's all I do with that. And then, so this one area right here, you guys might think, oh, she made a mistake. I didn't. It's just the lip comes out to right here. And I don't know why it doesn't go all the way in. Like the lip line comes out to right here. But that's what happens when you get fillers, right? So I've had fillers twice, maybe 3 times. I can't remember. In the last 3 years, I think I've had them maybe 3 times. So like your lip line ends up being not your regular lip line anymore, because they've kind of puffed it up. So now when I try not to bring it out here, it's going to go out here anyway. So in case you're looking at me and thinking, oh my God, you did a terrible job. I didn't. I just followed my line. Okay. All right. So I could clean it up with concealer, but who has time for that? Nobody. I definitely don't have time for that right now. But one day when I go back to filming normal videos, I'll do it. Okay. All right. Just wait for that day. Okay. So the next thing we're going to try out is this product from Babsbeauty right here. This is one of her other favorites. Okay. And this is the Melt. Now, I never had a Melt lipstick before, but these, you guys, are really cool. So let's just take a moment, okay? A moment of quiet. And that's it. That was the moment. This is just beautiful. It's just, you know, they put this embossment all over it. It's a really nice shade. And we're going to pop this on right in here. And you see, putting that hyaluronic acid from Paula's Choice, that first one that we put on, really helped my lips to just stay nice and smooth. throughout the whole process, you know, because if not, they'd be like a crusty mess right now. They would be, I'm not lying. So what I like to do is kind of place that in the center. Nelly, why are you making fun of me? Because that's what friends are for, to make fun of you. I know, I get it. Keep me on my toes. So I just kind of like blend it out with the finger, right? I'm very technical about it. Okay, this is a very technical technique, just so you know. Sometimes I'll use like a brush, like a lip brush, but do I have one in front of me right now? I would never be prepared, never. But for the most part, you guys, you gotta hand it to me. I've been pretty good. I've been pretty prepared with this video. One more thing I forgot to use was this Say, and this was Babs' last favorite. And she raves about this. Now again, her and Cheryl both talk about this Say blush, and it's the liquid blush. I just can't. Hold on. It's ridiculous. But this is Babs' last product for the day. And what I'm going to do is, this is the one with the funny looking doe foot. This is really questionable. It just really is. But we're going to pop it on the cheeks. What I'm going to do is use my arm right here. Look at this. I'm going to use this as a palette. That's perfect placement right there. And I'm going to grab a blush brush. Okay, where did I put you? I know I brought you. Where are you though? Don't elude me when I'm live. Where are you? Oh, here you are. Okay. I got it. This is from Makeup by Ariel, his new brush set. So I'm just going to kind of grab that off of my arm palette. Don't judge me. It's okay. And we're going to just tap it from the back forward. Well, I didn't get enough, so let's put some more. You can barely see it. But this is a very clean brand, this Say brand. Because I'm very sick and I'm still filming. I know, Nelly, that's what you do when you have a channel. Film sick or not sick, just gotta suck it up and go with it, you know, like that's it. So we're gonna get a little bit more and just kind of like tap it on there. Hit it from the back first, guys. Gotta hit it from the back first. You know how we do. When it comes to blush, I don't like a whole ton of the blush up here in front because I'm so pinky toned already. I try to avoid getting more pinky tone, and then just kind of like bring it up in here. So we pop that on there, and we're going to use our nice trusty sponge and just kind of press it down. Just press it down. Go ahead, beat the face with it. But you see how nice that melts it down? Sometimes a brush just doesn't do what this guy can do. And this is also by Makeup by Ariel. He has this with his brush set. All right. So there we go. Can you see that right there, you guys? I think the light is kind of blowing it out. Thank you, Mr. Light. You're just working against me. But for the most part, I think you guys can pretty much see it, right? I will tell you one thing about this one product. I know why Babs loves it, because it's a really beautiful shade. You see it right here? It's like a nice coral kind of color. And I know that it kind of feels good on the skin. It kind of goes on nicely. But this is what I don't like. And I tried it out yesterday before making this video today. And I'll tell you, it slightly lifts up the foundation. So if you kind of look, I'm not sure if you can relate this on camera. Again, I never know what you guys are seeing until I look back and watch it later. But like, you see this area right here? It's almost like if it's not really put down, and it is put down, it's just that it kind of seems to lift a little bit of the foundation underneath. So it doesn't seem to do it too bad. But you know how you have some of those cream products that just lift up your foundation? It looks kind of naked under there. That's sort of what this one does a little bit. But not bad. It's not bad. It would look okay if you put like a little bit of a blush topper on top. Did I say that right? Probably not. But yeah, if you want to use a blush topper, I would recommend using like maybe Jaclyn Hill's topper, her nice palette of, what is it, the Bougie Rouge, or I'm not sure what, I think it's Bougie Rouge. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have it, so I can't show you. But any kind of nice creamy powder would go, you know, kind of help emphasize some more color. But we're going to try some more on my nice arm palette. Yeah, I do weird things. I know. I mean, it's me. What do you expect? And we're going to get some more of this right here. And and pop it over here, tap it from the back, bring it forward. You can tap it wherever you want. You ready for a tip? Just remember, the first place that you pounce is the first place that has the most intensity. So that's why I pounce it from the back, because I like it like that. No, because all jokes aside, I don't want a lot of pigment in front. I just don't. I'm not that girl. I'm just not. So I like to have it more lifted, especially to give me a little bit of a lift. I need a lift, okay, you guys? Not an Uber, but I just need a lift. And this is the best thing for me to do. So remember that whenever you're first going to place your brush down or your sponge down or whatever product you have on that utensil, I mean, that's not the right word. What's the word, you guys? I don't know. But whatever you're using to apply, that is going to be the most intense spot. So if you want to tap it on here first, you're going to have the most intensity on here first. If you want to tap it on here first, well, deal with it, because you're going to have a big old rosy cheek, just so you know. Some people look cute with that. Like, speaking of Jaclyn Hill, she looks adorable with these big old rosy cheeks. You know, she's got the face for it. Me, not so much. I look like an exotic clown, probably. It's the best thing I can come up with. So I always, like, especially when I'm like doing someone's makeup, I will always kind of keep the blush to the back and then kind of bring it forward. And if they want more blush in the front, well, then have at it. Go ahead and just throw it where they want. But first show them what you feel would look appropriate for their face. So, tool, thank you, your tools. I'm over here thinking applicators and applications and utensils. You eat with utensils. What is wrong with me? Nobody knows. Don't try to figure it out. You can't figure me out. But anyway, it is a beautiful color. It's a nice shade. You can see how it looks really good, but it does for some reason just kind of lift up my foundation just ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. But I'm sorry, Babs. I don't mean to talk bad about it. I mean, it's one of her faves. It's a good, clean product. It's a great brand. It's this Save brand right here. This one shade, if you ladies or gentlemen, whoever's watching, if you're curious, it's called Rosy. So that's the shade that it is. It's a beautiful shade. I'm going to use it until it's gone because I paid for it. That's why. But besides that, it does leave a beautiful finish. I just have to say, be careful. If you put a lot on, you might mess up some of your foundation underneath. I'm just saying. I just throw that out there. So I think I'm missing one more product, you guys. What was I missing? Oh, last but not least, Mr. Lunar Beauty. And this was Robert Welch's last favorite that I have to show you. And this is the gloss. So I think his favorite was Serene, but I don't have Serene. I have Moon. So go with what you got. Okay? All right. And we're just going to pop this on right here. And I do like Lunar Beauty's glosses as well. So another high five to Robert. He picked a good one. And you see I'm just kind of like keeping it in the center. Just want it in the center. There we go. And that looks pretty doggone good. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I kind of like how that came out. So once again, I'm just going to give you a little rundown here because you probably got lost in translation. Well, it took me fucking 57 minutes to do this video, which I told myself I'd take 25. I didn't take 25. I'm so sorry. But here, just to remind you guys, Babsbeauty's favorite was Patrick Ta. I enjoy it. I love it. Looks good. Next one of hers was this Say Beauty, clean beauty brand. At Sephora, you can find it. It did go on nice. I do like the color. It's just a little bit lifting, but not too bad. So that's just my opinion. Don't kill me. All right, my opinion. And then the last one from Babs Beauty was the Melt Cosmetics, which is the lipstick that I put on. And that one was in shade Horror. Yeah, I said that. Horror. I mean, they really do have a sense of humor, I'll tell you. Where did I put this stupid thing? Did I show you guys how this is a magnet? So it's super cool. Melt. Look at that. Oh my goodness, that is super neat. So like they knock it out of the park with the packaging and everything. I got to give it to them. So those were all Babs Beauty favorites. The next three favorites we had were from Makeup by Cheryl. She's adorable. Hers was the Glowish, which I really do enjoy the Glowish. I hope you guys could see how well it kind of airbrushed everything. Not sure if you could tell, but I hope you can. If you can't, I'm sorry. That's all I can say. And then her other favorite is the Dior Backstage. Never bought Dior in my life because it's pricey. But I do get sales and I do get like coupons and stuff like that. So I might as well use them, right? Use them. And this is the Powder No Powder. Did I tell you guys the shade? Probably not, because I don't always do that. I gotta get with the program. This one is the 2N neutral right here. I'm a neutral kind of gal usually, but this one does look good on me. So I do enjoy that quite a bit. It did mattify a little bit. You see how it kind of like just it kind of just perfected this area a little bit. I think so. I'm not going to lie. I hope you guys can see it. If you can't, I'm sorry. Again, I apologize. I'm going to stop apologizing, but I'm sorry. And then her last but not least, one of her favorites was the Fenty Beauty right here, which was the brightener under eye fix or bright fix. What the hell are you called? Yeah, the bright fix right there. I don't know if that's going to be a favorite of mine. I don't think it is because I feel like it left me kind of crepey. I don't want crepey. No, I want young, youthful. Okay, I want 12-year-old. All right, well, maybe not. Maybe 18. No, 21 because I want to buy beer. Anyway, and then that was not my favorite, but it's okay. Those were her 3 favorites. And then Robert's 3 favorites. Let me see. I keep on pointing at you guys like you're going to help me somehow, but you're not. Just hold on. Let's see, Robert. Oh, I missed something. Jocelyn. Sorry, Jocelyn, I couldn't read it fast enough. Okay, Robert's favorites were the Lunar Beauty, which I do agree with. I agree with the Lunar Beauty lashes. These were, I think, in Luna. There's like a Luna, a Stella, I think. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that because I can't remember anything. But they are nice. I do like them. And again, they're comfortable. So all of you out there listening, they're comfortable. They don't sting and they don't hurt. They just, you can go like this and you're not going to stab yourself. So really good. And then the next one, oh, I thought I was doing it to me again. Hold on. Good Lord, get me through this video. The next one from Robert was the Sigma right here, and that was the eye base. Now, it's not my fave, so I'm going to have to say I'm sorry again. And that's it. I'm not sorry no more. Sorry, but not sorry. But this one just left me a little bit dry. It left my little lids dry. I did swatch it right here. If you can just see, I'm not sure if you can see that, but even on my skin, it looks a little drying. So it is what it is, Robert. I don't think that's a favorite of mine, but it's your favorite. Hold on to it. Keep it, boo. All right, but I won't keep it. That was a Sigma one, and then his other fave, besides the Lunar Beauty lashes, was the Lunar Beauty gloss, and I do enjoy that. So for the most part, you guys, it was like an 8 out of 10. I think I enjoyed basically everything that the influencers enjoy, except for just a couple products. And I did like how the Vive went on. So that one went on really good as well. See how it left a little glowy right there? I purposely didn't want to powder that because if I do powder right here too much, it looks cakey. It looks cakey and it looks cakey. That's it. Can't think of another word. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what y'all's favorites are. You know, were they something like, do you kind of like this kind of products? Do you like this kind of episode where I kind of like pick out influencers' favorites and try to use those? Let me know. I'm here for you, okay? If you don't like it, then, well, then don't watch it. That's all I can say, all right? So I hope you all have a great day. Thank you, everybody who was here. I appreciate you guys. Have you subscribed yet? If you haven't subscribed, you're missing out, okay? You just are. Because not everybody comes on with 2 buns on their head. Not everybody. Well, maybe because they know better. I don't, obviously. I don't seem to care. But you're going to miss out on that, okay? So make sure you subscribe. Like the video. If you don't like the video, it's not going to tell YouTube to push it. They're going to think you don't like me. So just fake it. Even if you don't like me, just say you like me and just to help me be with the cool kids. Okay? I want to be with the cool kids. I do. It never stops. Never. You get older, but you still want to be with the cool kids. Anyway, let me know anything else you want to let me know. If you want other kind of videos like the one girl asked me to do, get ready with me. I'm going to try my best to get that out there. She does want to see Yensa products. I'm gonna try that one. Anything else y'all request, please put it down in the comments below. And that's really all I got for you guys. I'm like tapped out. Okay, that's it. I'm tapped out. We did a 63-minute video that was supposed to be 25 minutes. So I don't know what to say except for I'm not gonna say sorry. I'm just not. Let's see, Jessica, do another video like this, but your choice of influencer. Can you elaborate? Do you mean you want to pick the influencer and the products? I'm not quite sure, Jessica, how your question was, but I'm all here for it. So let me know exactly what you mean. And if I can't read it fast enough, because I can't read that fast, you can always put it in the comments below. Tell me like exactly what you're talking about, because I'm here for it. You guys, you have suggestions of videos, let me have them. Are you gonna get those videos? I don't know, but just let me have them. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Jocelyn says, Jessica, that's a great idea. Well, again, I want to know exactly what the idea was because it sounds like a great idea, but I don't quite know what you mean. So I think you mean you guys want to pick the influencer. Is that what you're saying? Let's see. Do Raw Beauty. Oh, I love Raw Beauty Christy. And I love Kathleen Lights. So yeah, she has my name. I'm a Kathleen and she's a Kathleen. That's why I couldn't name my channel Cat Chats because she already has one called Cat Chats. Thank you, Nelly. I appreciate you, girl. So I will see you guys later. Love y'all. Please put everything down in the, you picked the influencer. Okay, so I got it. That sounds like a good idea, Jessica. So kind of pitch that to everybody and see, we have to have enough people engage and want to pick the influencer. So I know you're down. I know Jocelyn's down. So all 10,000 of you that are out there that watch me, stick it in the comments. You know, pick an influencer and then I will look at their favorites and I will try them out. So sounds good, right? That sounds good. I love you guys. So have a great one. And before I go, like I always say, be kind. It's free. I swear it's free. It does not cost a doggone thing to be kind. And, you know, just think about things before you do them, you know, especially when you're at supermarkets. Supermarkets, grocery stores, well, that's a supermarket. But, you know, restaurants, think things through before you say things to people. And just be kind. You know what I'm saying? Do you know where I'm getting at? Because I mean, I see some stuff go down at restaurants and grocery stores. And it's just appalling. It really is. I mean, in a minute, you're going to start seeing food flying and, you know, cashiers, you know, just going on strike. So just be nice, people. Be kind and be nice and don't stir the pot. Okay? Especially when people are having a bad day. Don't stir the pot. Don't be like this. Don't do it. All right, you guys. I love y'all. Have a great night. What did I do, Kat? What do you mean, Jocelyn? What did I do? I didn't do anything. I'm a sweetheart. I tell everybody to be kind because I'm sweet. Good night. Hope. Thank you. I'm going to get better. Oh, and you guys, the end of the giveaway is coming up soon. I think I'm going to close it next week. So I will close out the giveaway. I do have 2 more products that I got in. I'll give you a little hint. Okay. One is a Jaclyn Hill and one is a Jaclyn Hill. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So I think I got a total of 4 products right now. So we need to hit 10 products for that giveaway. So we're getting there, okay? Love you guys. Good night, Carrie. Good night, Jocelyn. Good night, Nellie. And good night, Jessica. Thank y'all for your help. Love y'all. See you next one. Bye. Now to turn this off.